faith and patience are being tested before the breakthrough. Every dream, every goal, every heartfelt prayer is put through a season of waiting, a period of uncertainty where nothing seems to move and hope begins to fade. This is where most people lose heart, where they start to question if what they desire will ever come to pass. But what they fail to realize is that the waiting is not a delay. It is a divine process. It is not a punishment, it is preparation. The period of waiting refines you, strengthens you, and shapes you into the person who is capable of receiving the blessing you've been asking for. Think about the greatest success stories, the most inspiring journeys. None of them came without trials. Every great achievement was preceded by moments of doubt, struggle, and perseverance. The people who made it to the other side were not the ones who had the easiest paths. They were the ones who refused to give up when the road seemed impossible. Faith is not proven when everything is going right. Faith is tested when everything is silent, when doors seem locked, when prayers seem unanswered. That's when you must stand firm, when you must hold on to the belief that something greater is coming, even when there's no evidence in front of you. Imagine planting a seed. You water it, you nurture it, but for weeks nothing happens. Beneath the surface, however, something powerful is taking place. The roots are growing, the foundation is strengthening, but to the naked eye there is no sign of progress. If you give up too soon, if you stop watering the seed, you will never see the plant break through the soil. The same applies to your dreams, your goals, and your prayers. Just because you don't see results yet doesn't mean nothing is happening. It means you are in the process of preparation. The delay is not denial. Too often, people mistake waiting for rejection. They assume that because it hasn't happened yet, it won't happen at all. But what if the delay is actually a sign that something even greater is on its way? What if the timing isn't off? What if the timing is perfect, but you're just being prepared to handle it? Many times people receive opportunities before they are ready, and instead of a blessing, it becomes overwhelming. That's why the waiting period is so crucial. It strengthens your character, sharpens your skills, and deepens your faith so that when the moment arrives, you are not only ready to receive it, but you are also prepared to sustain it. Doubt is the biggest enemy of faith. The moment things don't go as planned, the mind starts playing tricks, whispering lies that maybe it was never meant to be. Maybe you aren't good enough. Maybe you should settle for less. But settling is a sign of impatience, not wisdom. When you settle, you tell yourself that your faith was too weak to wait for what was truly meant for you. But those who hold on, who refuse to let doubt win, who continue to move forward even when they have every reason to quit, those are the ones who eventually walk into their breakthrough. Patience is more than just waiting. It is waiting with expectation. It is believing that your hard work, your dedication, and your prayers are not in vain. It is waking up every day and preparing yourself as if the opportunity could come at any moment. Because the truth is, it can. And when it does, it won't wait for you to get ready. That is why the waiting season is not just about enduring the delay. It is about using that time to build yourself up so that when the moment comes, you don't just walk into it, you rise into it. Faith is not just about believing in the outcome, it is about trusting the process. It is about knowing that every setback is setting you up for a greater comeback. It is about understanding that the struggles you face today are shaping you into the person you need to become to handle the success that is waiting for you. Because what good is a blessing if you are not prepared to receive it? What good is an opportunity if you don't have the strength to carry it? The waiting season is where your foundation is built. It is where your resilience is tested. It is where your patience is developed so that when the moment of breakthrough arrives, you don't just receive it, you are ready to thrive in it. Opportunities come disguised as challenges. Be prepared. Too often people pray for growth, success, and breakthroughs, but when the answer comes in the form of difficulty, they fail to recognize it. The greatest opportunities in life don't always arrive in the way we expect. They don't come wrapped in comfort, ease, or predictability. Instead, they come in the form of obstacles that force you to stretch beyond your limits. Tests that push you beyond what you thought was possible, and moments of discomfort that demand you to evolve. The reason many people miss their opportunity is that they expect it to look easy. They believe that when the time is right, everything will align perfectly, the path will be clear, and they will simply step into success. But that's not how real growth works. Opportunities require preparation, and preparation often comes through struggle. Every challenge you face is an invitation to become stronger, wiser, and more capable. The difficulties in your path are not there to stop you. They are there to shape you into the person who can handle the very thing you've been asking for. Think about the most successful individuals in the world. They didn't achieve greatness by waiting for the perfect moment. They found their opportunity within adversity. When others saw failure, they saw a lesson. When others gave up, they pushed forward. They understood that challenges were not roadblocks, they were stepping stones. They knew that if they could endure, learn, and grow through the struggle, they would come out on the other side equipped for the opportunity that awaited them. The difference between those who succeed and those who stay stuck is perception. Some people see hardship and run from it. Others see it as a chance to prove themselves. When you change your mindset, you change your future. Instead of asking, why is this happening to me? Start asking, what is this teaching me? Instead of seeing a closed door as rejection, see it as redirection towards something better. Instead of feeling defeated by setbacks, recognize them as lessons designed to prepare you for what's ahead. Many times, the biggest opportunities are hidden within the moments of greatest difficulty. When everything seems to be working against you, when you feel like quitting, when you don't understand why things aren't falling into place, that's when you are closest to your breakthrough. But the question is, will you recognize it? Will you endure long enough to reach the other side? Will you prepare yourself so that when the opportunity finally reveals itself, you are ready to step into it with confidence and purpose? Opportunities don't wait for you to feel ready. They come when you have proven that you are willing to do what it takes, even when it's hard. They appear when you have shown resilience, perseverance, and the ability to rise above circumstances. Your biggest test will always come before your biggest blessing. Your most difficult battle will always come before your greatest victory. That's why you can't afford to give up now. That's why you must shift your perspective and see challenges as the doorway to your destiny. The truth is, you are standing in the middle of an opportunity right now. It may not look like one. It may feel like a struggle. Hardships are not punishments, they are preparation. Too often people mistake struggles for signs that they are on the wrong path, that life is against them, or that they are being punished for something they cannot understand. But the truth is, challenges are not there to break you, they are there to build you. Every difficulty, every setback, and every painful moment is shaping you into the person who is ready to receive the blessings you've been praying for. Growth does not happen in comfort. Strength is not built in ease. Everything you are going through is preparing you for what you have been asking for. Think about the greatest success stories, the people who have achieved remarkable things. None of them got there without struggle. Every single one of them faced obstacles, failures, and moments when giving up seemed like the easiest option. But instead of letting hardships define them, they used them as stepping stones. They understood that adversity was not a sign to quit, it was a sign to keep going. Every storm they endured gave them the wisdom, resilience, and discipline needed to handle the blessings that were coming their way. Life does not test you to destroy you, it tests you to refine you. When you go through hard times, you are being stretched, challenged, and transformed. The lessons you learn in your lowest moments will be the very things that sustain you when you rise. The patience you develop in the waiting season will be what helps you appreciate the blessing when it comes. The discipline you build during struggles will be what keeps you from losing what you worked so hard for. Too many people quit right before their breakthrough because they think hardships mean they're on the wrong path. But the truth is, the closer you get to your breakthrough, the harder the challenges become. Life will test you the most when you are on the verge of something great. You will feel resistance, you will feel pressure. You will be tempted to question if it's even worth it. But this is not the time to give up. This is the time to push forward with everything you have. Imagine a piece of gold. Before it shines, before it becomes valuable, it must go through fire. It must be melted, reshaped, and refined until it is pure. The same thing happens with you. Your hardships are your fire. They are burning away the doubt, the weakness, and the fears that are holding you back. They are making you stronger, sharper, and ready for what is ahead. So when life gets tough, when everything seems to be going wrong, when you feel like you have nothing left to give, remember this. You are not being punished. You are being prepared. Every challenge you face is a lesson. Every setback is a setup for something greater. And every hardship is shaping you into the person who is ready to step into their purpose. The only question is, will you endure the process, or will you give up before you see the reward? Gratitude attracts more of what you desire. Too often people focus on what's missing in their lives, what hasn't happened yet, and what they are still waiting for. They pray for breakthroughs but complain about the process. They ask for more but fail to appreciate what they already have. What they don't realize is that a mindset of lack repels blessings while a mindset of gratitude attracts them. When you constantly focus on what you don't have, you send out energy of frustration, scarcity, and dissatisfaction. You train your mind to see only problems, and as a result, you attract more of the same. But when you shift your focus to gratitude, everything begins to change. Instead of feeling frustrated about what you lack, you start appreciating what you already have. Instead of dwelling on setbacks, you recognize the lessons in them. Instead of worrying about the future, you trust that everything is unfolding as it should. Gratitude is not just about being thankful when things go right. It's about choosing to see the good even when things are difficult. It's about waking up and acknowledging that you have breath in your lungs, that you have another day to grow, to learn, and to move closer to your dreams. It's about recognizing that even the struggles you face are shaping you into a stronger version of yourself. When you live with gratitude, you no longer take things for granted. You stop waiting for big moments to feel blessed and start appreciating the small ones. The most successful and fulfilled people are those who practice gratitude daily. They don't wait for life to be perfect before they feel thankful. They choose to be grateful, and as a result, more blessings flow into their lives. When you operate from a place of gratitude, you open yourself up to abundance. You start seeing opportunities where others see obstacles. You attract positivity, support, and new possibilities because your energy shifts from lack to abundance. The key is to start now. Don't wait for the perfect moment. Don't wait for everything to fall into place. Look around you and find reasons to be grateful. Today, it could be the lessons you've learned, the people who support you, the opportunities that are still unfolding. The more you express gratitude, the more life gives you to be grateful for. Your blessings are already on the way. The question is, are you prepared to receive them with an open heart? Stay persistent. Many give up right before the miracle happens. The difference between those who succeed and those who don't is not always talent, intelligence, or luck. It's persistence. It's the ability to keep going when everything in you wants to quit. It's the mindset that says, I will not stop until I see the breakthrough. Too many people give up too soon. They work hard, they push forward, but when results don't come fast enough, they lose faith. They start believing the lie that maybe it's not meant to be, that maybe they're wasting their time. But what they don't realize is that success often comes just beyond the point of exhaustion. The moment when you feel like quitting is often the moment when you are closest to a breakthrough. Imagine digging for gold. You dig for days, for weeks, for months, and find nothing. Frustration sets in, doubt creeps in, and finally you decide to give up, only to walk away when you were just inches away from striking gold. This is exactly what happens in life. Most people quit too soon, unaware that they were right on the edge of something great. They stop pushing when the pressure increases, not realizing that the struggle was a sign that their breakthrough was near. Persistence is what separates those who live their dreams from those who only talk about them. It's the willingness to keep knocking on doors even when they don't open right away. It's the resilience to face rejection, failure, and setbacks and still move forward. The people who make it to the top are not the ones who had an easy journey. They are the ones who refuse to give up, no matter how hard it got. Every great success story includes moments of doubt, struggle, and uncertainty, but those who achieve greatness are the ones who push past the pain. They understand that failure is not a stop sign, it's a test. It's life asking you, how bad do you really want this? If you can endure, if you can keep showing up, if you can push through the moments when it feels impossible, you will reach the breakthrough you've been praying for. The only question is, will you keep going, or will you walk away when you're just one step away from your miracle? Your mindset determines your outcome. Think like a winner. Everything you achieve, every success you experience starts in your mind. Before you can step into the life you desire, you must first believe that it is possible. You must see yourself winning, thriving, and overcoming obstacles long before it happens. The truth is, your life is a reflection of your thoughts. If you think like a winner, you will act like one, and eventually you will become one. Many people pray for success but still carry a mindset of failure. They want abundance but operate from fear and scarcity. They dream of opportunities but doubt their ability to take advantage of them. They hope for breakthroughs but continue to speak negativity over their lives. What they don't realize is that their mindset is blocking their blessings. You cannot receive something that your mind is not prepared to handle. If you constantly think in limitations, your life will reflect those limitations. But if you think in possibilities, doors will begin to open. Winners think differently. They don't dwell on what went wrong, they focus on how to make things right. They don't allow failure to define them, they see it as part of the process. They don't let fear control their decisions, they take bold action despite it. When obstacles arise, they don't complain, they strategize. When setbacks happen, they don't give up. They adjust and move forward. If you want to shift your life, you must first shift your mind. Start speaking life over your dreams. Start acting as if success is already yours. Instead of saying, I hope I can, start saying, I know I will. Instead of thinking about what could go wrong, focus on everything that could go right. Instead of seeing closed doors as rejection, see them as redirection toward something better. The battle is won or lost in the mind before it ever plays out in reality. If you think like a winner, you will find solutions, you will create opportunities, and you will attract the right people and circumstances to support your journey. But it all starts with belief. You must believe in yourself before the world believes in you. You must see yourself winning before you actually win. Your mindset is the key that unlocks every blessing you've been praying for. So choose to think like a winner. You are worthy of everything you've been praying for. Don't settle for less. So many people go through life settling for less than they deserve, often because they don't believe they are worthy of the greatness they desire. They ask for blessings, but are afraid to accept them when they come because they feel unworthy or incapable. But the truth is you are worthy of everything you've been praying for. The dreams, the success, the love, the opportunities, they are all within your reach. The only thing holding you back is your belief in your own worth. When you don't believe you deserve the life you've envisioned, you will unconsciously block yourself from receiving it. You may second-guess your abilities, feel like an imposter, or start sabotaging your progress out of fear that you will be exposed as unworthy. But this kind of thinking only keeps you stuck in a cycle of frustration and missed opportunities. The first step in stepping into your blessing is understanding that you are worthy of it. No matter where you've been, no matter what mistakes you've made, no matter what you've gone through, your worth is not determined by your past. It's not determined by your failures or mistakes. Your worth is inherent. It's part of who you are. You were born worthy. The world may try to tell you that you're not good enough, not deserving enough, or not capable enough, but those are lies. The truth is you are deserving of every good thing that comes your way because you are a unique, valuable, and important individual. Too many people settle for mediocrity because they feel they don't deserve anything better. They stay in toxic relationships, underpaying jobs, and unhealthy situations because they don't believe they are worthy of more. But when you truly believe in your worth, you stop accepting less than you deserve. You raise your standards. You stop settling for less than your dreams, your happiness, and your peace of mind. You start making decisions that align with the life you know you are worthy of. Start today by